Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What am I going to do here? No, we don't do that. We're not doing that. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my goodness. I guess I could use this one. Or, I'll use this one. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Crystal. Stop it. They keep scratching this couch, and I'm going to... Ooh. I got to put some kind of primer on my face, and I've run out of my banishing cream. I'm going to get you, little girl. Ooh, I'm going to get you. And, yes, I have spring nails. Good morning. Hey, Jen, it's been so long. Good morning. Jen, do you have my new number? I don't know if you have my new number, because I have a new phone service. By the way, what was going on yesterday? My students were just beside themselves yesterday with no phone service. I knew something was up when I said, okay, guys, put up your phones. And I didn't get any grunts. I didn't get any eyes roll. They were just like, okay. And yeah, but it's very inhumane. Yeah, because then they have no way of defending themselves. And so I can't declaw them. There's just ways to protect my furniture, and I haven't done it for this couch over here. I did it for the one in the living room. It's a sectional that we split in half. I just need to go and protect my furniture. That's all I need to do. I just haven't done it. But I also could do the water bottle thing, and I am going to do the water bottle thing. I'm going to be spraying them with water. So, because they are just, and they have this big 7-foot, scratching post. It's a cat tree, and it's got rope and all kinds of materials that they could scratch on, and they won't do it. Good morning, Bear. My husband, good morning, Bear. I told him I'm going into the office, and then I decided to do a live, and usually all the doors are open, but I have to keep the door to my office closed because we have one little cat that's being trained right now. But, okay. Oh, what am I going to do? So, I'm doing the no makeup look again. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Maybe. I say that, and then I'm like, well, maybe. We'll see. Put you over here. Hold on. Okay. Oops. There we go. Oh, Yvonne, thank you. I appreciate that. So, it's Friday. I'm excited for Friday. Oh my gosh. Bear and I went to bed at 7:45. 7:45. Now, granted, Bear got up for a couple of hours. I don't know what time, but and still we slept through all our alarms. I didn't get up till 7 in the morning. And then I thought, okay, so that's what happened yesterday as well. I was very sleep deprived. I was exhausted and I didn't do a live. I'm having some sleep issues, which is part of menopause or pre-menopause. Sleep deprivation, restless leg. Oh my God, the restless leg syndrome is just hell. So I'm suffering. I know. We had dinner as soon as we got home, and we had a good dinner. Bear made chicken meatballs. So I would say we had dinner like at 5:30. The Bluebird special. And then I'm going to do something natural. Now I'm going to put some color in. Why not? Why not? I got a little bit of time. Okay. And yeah, I just was like, let's go to bed. And I thought we were just going to relax and stretch out, but we both blacked out, so. I do have a comfortable bed. I love my bed. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo. There we go. There we go. Hello, L. Hello. I don't have my glasses on. I think it says L. Okay. There we are. I'm going to put on my eyes. Yes, Joe. Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Alana. Yeah, we were watching Columbo. We're so... it's me that loves Columbo. It's my comfort show right now. It's just like very chill. Come on. So... yeah, everybody was freaking out yesterday. Well, my students were because of the phone service. And, oh, hi, Vanessa. How are you? Well, I didn't do a live yesterday because, yeah, but the phones went out here and I guess it was worldwide, right? The phones phone service was off on a lot of providers. AT&T, I think, was the main one. Absolutely. Well, I don't know, Corey, because I don't know where this is coming from, but I do have a problem with teachers dressing provocative, or what I would consider provocative. And it's not because of the obvious reasons, right? Could they be a distraction? I just think that I had provocative teachers. You know, back in my day, teachers wore dresses and high heels. So that could be considered provocative. So I that's not an issue. The issue is, where is this teacher going with this? What is she doing? There is a very popular TikTok teacher. She's like 24 years old. She has over 400,000 views, 500,000 views maybe. And she loves to say, I'm just like a teenager. I'm so young. I'm so young. I'm 24. I'm 24. And she wears cut up jeans, and she does videos of her classroom and her students, which I'm also wondering, how is that legal? How is that legal? So if a parent gave permission for this young girl who loves to dress very young, I would think, I just want to know where her heart is. Like, you do understand that the majority of women, female teachers who are having affairs with their students are in their 20s. It's opposite with men. Men in their 40s, okay, are having affairs with their female teachers. And so that's my red flag goes up when I see a young female teacher continually dressing a certain way in the classroom. I just want to know what your objective is. How is this going to end? Because it doesn't look right. And this teacher, which I find very confusing, I find her whole page confusing. She films in her classroom with the students in it. The students are in the classroom and she's filming. And once in a while, she'll turn her camera to a student or something. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe she got permission from the parents. Like, hey, I'm on TikTok, and sometimes I would like to film my classroom. But you have to understand, if that is an understanding that she's doing, the rest of her content is her in a nightie. Do y'all understand that? She's wearing a t-shirt that goes up to her thighs. Because she does, like, get ready with me. She'll talk about what she's going to wear. And she's starting off in her pajamas. So, again, if it was any other kind of content, if it wasn't a teacher content, I would be, I even get pissed off with Bear cussing. Because I tell him, my students are watching, but my students cuss all the time. And so I always make an excuse. Well, I'm not cussing. Bear's cussing. And maybe my students can see how I react to Bear cussing. But I don't know. I'm just like, what is the end game? Why are you doing that? I don't understand. Is this a teacher talk? I mean, what is your page for? Because it'll show her in her nightgown. I teach 11. No, this is my top. Does this look like a pajama? You can't tell with me. No, I haven't watched it. No, I have not watched it. So, I mean, in reality, she won't get fired. Y'all have to understand, unless you're actually having an affair with a student, or you shoot a student, or you steal money, you will never get fired. You will never get fired. Okay? It's like the Catholic Church here can't get fired. Public school teacher. Okay? That's the level. That's the level. You get transferred, they move you to an area that will force you to quit, but yeah, you can't, yeah. I just said, you can't get fired. Yeah, it's just like they'll retrain you, they will counsel with you, you can't get fired. Like I said, you'd have to sleep with the student, shoot a student, or steal money. Those are the 3 ways a teacher gets fired. That's it. They won't even get fired for being racist unless, see, that's the one loophole. Unless there is such a public outcry that it embarrasses the school board and then they are forced to fire the teacher. But that's risky because the teacher can sue, for whatever reason. So you have to be very careful. Jason. I'm Catholic. And it's not a myth, you knucklehead. Stop it. You're just crazy. Stop it. For 60 years, they would just shift. Please stop. Okay, stop telling stories. No, Jason. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Oh my God. We had I'm not going to tell you how I know this. Again, this is just the Catholic Church. It's how they work. The priest was having an affair with a woman. The husband found out. And so, they don't fire priests. They just shift them. Yeah, I'm like, I'm Catholic too. And that's, what are you talking about? I know I don't want to work either. Yeah, no, that's all they need to do is just allow priests to get married. I mean, stop it. Now, being married has nothing to do with sexual abuse, right? I mean, being married has nothing to do with what all the priests were doing with the children. Yeah, that's completely different. But to say that's a myth is hilarious. They do not fire priests. They do not at all. They just move them around because God is forgiving. And I love God. I believe in God. I believe in his forgiveness. But let's not make up stories about the Catholic Church. It is not a myth. That is so crazy when people actually went to court. People actually went to court to sue priests and the Catholic Church in Boston, in Houston, in New York, in Ireland. Oh, Ireland is huge. So to say, that's not true, that's a myth. No, sweetheart. You can still be a good Catholic and love your church and love your purpose and love your Lord without, and you can also acknowledge the fact that the Catholic Church has been horrendous to children. Are they still horrendous? Hell no, because of all the lawsuits. They've changed. But we need to grow up. Yeah. Oh, the new movie about, what's her name, baby? What is her name? The nun from New York, the Italian nun. Oh, I'm so bad with names. What's her name, guys? I want to say Caprese, but that's not her name. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? A movie about the Cabrini. Edna! Hi, Mama! Yes, Edna Cabrini. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Because even priests mistreat the nuns. They were horrible back then. Horrible. Oh, I want to see it because she did not mess around. Cabrini, that's who I want to see. I want to see that one. Where's my highlighter? Oh, here it is. So, how's everybody doing, by the way? I look sun-kissed, don't I? Because I'm not using, I'm not going heavy on the face makeup. I'm embracing my freckles. I mean, I've had my freckles for about 20 years now. So, good morning. Happy Friday, C-Ray, C-Tray. And I got the brown spots under control, the hyperpigmentation. When I have it under control, ooh, a little fairy pimple right there on my nose. And then I'll wear less face makeup. Sherry, I haven't moved to Amarillo yet. I haven't. I have not. We're still in Corpus. And that stresses me out, guys. In fact, that's what I was telling Bear yesterday. I said the anxiety is coming from a major life event is about to happen, and I don't think I'm prepared. Well, normally I wear this, and today I did, but I put very little. Like, I only put it on my eyes, and then if there was anything left on my hands, I just rubbed it in my face. And then today I use this as a primer. This stuff. Have y'all seen this? It's Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula with Vitamin E Skin Therapy Oil. This is going to give me a pimple, I know, but I don't care because it's just really nice. And it just moisturizes. Thank you, Az. Okay, for St. Patrick's Day, I'm glad you asked. I think we're going to make a corned beef. Babe, what do you think? You want to make a brisket? We usually make corned beef. Yes, I love this. This is good. So, and it actually says for your face. So it's formulated for your face. Look at me using the word formulated.
He went and yelled at me and kept going the whole way over here. Oh. He walked me over here.
He said, open the door. I want to be with mommy.
Here.
Oh, thank you, my love.
I have a cup for you already made to go.
Oh, and can I have an ice water to go as well?
Where's your water? You don't have water?
Yeah, I run out. There's some in the truck, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just use that.
Oh, no, beats you.
But, I need an ice container. I do need ice. I crave ice in the middle of the day. So, I want ice. He makes me... I know. Well, I'll tell you what, Trinity. My daughter gets cystic acne. And it is all hormonal because when she was pregnant, it went away. I can't, I'm trying to figure out her skin. But, because she won't go to a doctor. She did when she was young, and it worked. They gave her some prescription. But those of you who know about dermatology, you can't be on that stuff forever. Like, what does it hurt your liver? Some of the medication will mess up your liver or something. So, I don't know how to help her. But she's 26 years old, and she still gets really bad acne. Really bad acne. And she even has some scars. What made your hair thin? I need to convince, yes, Lonnie, that's what I need to convince her to do. Hi, Kanie. Yes, I still teach. I still teach. Oh, my eyebrows are doing something crazy today. God. It's like miracle grow. If the hair on my head would grow as fast as my brows, I would have luxurious hair. Luxurious. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'm ready to go. I'm not going to put on mascara because I'm having some allergy issues. And when I do this, this goes all over the place, even though it's waterproof. I don't know why it does that. Oh, let's get some coffee. Thank you, Coco. This is, hold on. Should I wear the black frame glasses or the red? You know how the pop of red is kind of cute? It's Wet n Wild. It's definitely from Wet n Wild. It's called Mega Clear. It's a brow and lash mascara. It's to keep your brows in place. What is that? What is that? Thank you, Cherie. So red? Okay. This is a good contrasting color. There's this thing that I saw on the news called the red theory, that if you wear, not wear, this was about house design. No matter how eclectic your living room looks, or it doesn't look fashionable or whatever design is going on, whether it's intentional or just practical, if you have one red item in your living room, it'll pull everything together. So if it's a red table, a red lamp, a red picture, anything, red curtains, red ashtray. Does anybody use ashtrays? I don't know. Good morning. Are you, Leanne? I have learned to make copies from my computer. I'm so 50 years old. It took me 7 years to figure out how to make copies from my desk to the workroom. I feel like I can work for NASA now. I'm so tech savvy now. And I'm just like, I just always, every morning I go put the paper in the machine, make sure there's plenty of paper. And then during the day, I just go about my business and, oh, I should make some copies. I think I could, Edna. I know how to work the copy machine. So, yeah, that's my interview at NASA. So, you really want to lock this down. I can remotely print things, almost like with my mind. Aww. Good morning, Laura. Well, I have blue dye that is itching to be used. But my Pixie has been very nice lately, so I don't know. And then also I gotta feel the vibes of Amarillo ISD. Are they gonna like blue? I don't know. Because I have to do an interview. As soon as I press submit to this resume that is taking forever to make, well, it's not the resume, it's the application process. Then they say in 72 hours I'll get an interview. So I have to be very careful before I press that button. And I don't want to have blue hair during that. You too, Curtis. Have a great day. I got to go to work too, guys. I know. I believe it because I think my love for my job and my students shines through. I'm going to complain about the pay, but I know, Edna. And then people say that when they don't even know me, when they're not related to me like you, Edna. They're like, it's like FaceTiming with Lisette. Yes, Cody, I will. I'm gonna make it up to y'all. I mean, I've been having some female issues. Yeah, Chester. Oh, look at this sad boy. That he's just acting, really egging it on that he's being neglected. What are you looking at? The spirits? What are you doing? Oh, I'm glad, Julie. I'm glad. Hey, Marcy. Marcy, are you working today at Vets? We have 37 teachers out. How is that even possible? What? Oh, you are? Come by, say hi. Come by, say hi, Marcy. The last time you came by, I was so busy with turning in report card grades. Thank you. Y'all have a great, great day. I gotta go. I got to go. So, you want to say goodbye, Chester? 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 Oh, my baby boy. What's in your mouth? Let me see your mouth. What? No, let me see, baby. Oh. It's like working with slime. Y'all have a great day. Hi, hi, France. I'll be on sometime this weekend. Y'all have a great day. Mwah.